Very on playing Planet Coaster. In today's video, we're going to be finishing off our 1950s Woody area, and so we're going to be doing the Ferris wheel, the Woody obviously, and then also the Insanity Ride. I've already pretty much done the most of the area, just getting these queues done, and then also working on this back area a bit, but this will mostly do probably later on in the series when a finishing touches episode, but I'll work on them, and then I'll meet back with you all after to show you the final product, so I'll see you in just a little bit. So, I finished up the area. For our 1950s Woody, as you can see, quite a bit has changed. Well, I didn't really do this maintenance area that I was talking about in the beginning. This I'll do in, like, the final touches episode, and, I'll get that done then. And so, here's our Ferris wheel to start off with. Right here is just some planers, and these just to block off people from going down to where what will be a maintenance area. And that will obviously have fencing and stuff to cover it up, but these just help block it and just signify that you aren't supposed to be down here. And then here's just our queue, and then also our exit path out of the Ferris wheel. And it is a bit messy in terms of the fence and stuff, but it'll work out in the end. Have some flowers and stuff all throughout it. Fencing also just to block off people from going into, well, restricted areas. So I just made it to where people can't go under here, just so they don't get hit. Although, as you can see, people do go through this, but we just gotta imagine that wouldn't happen. Most likely they would come up through this stairs here, but just how it'll be. I do have these stairs just blocked off here because you wouldn't realistically have anyone going down these or up them, and so they're just blocked off in case you would need them for like fire escape or just something like that. Coming along the path here, on our left we have a little milkshake and gulpy shop, which is like a milkshake shop. So just get some drinks, and this would have probably been here with the coaster since most likely the beginning or towards the beginning. So I tried to make it the similar style slash same style to the coaster. And just a little area for garbage and stuff in the back, and then some signage all throughout the building. Then we just got a simple cattle pen for our Woody, which when this would have been put in, this wouldn't have been having a whole load of people, but it would still been the major attraction here, so it would have had a pretty big queue, and so this would be sufficient. And it does have pretty good capacity, so it can get through quite a few people quite quick. This is properly lit too. Everything is properly lit, or at least will be. For the Ferris wheel, I'll do the lighting stuff when I do the maintenance area, but everything else is lit up at night. And coming along down our exit here, which is indeed a ramp. I changed this from a ramp to now stairs, just because I felt like the stairs fit in better. And then the ramp here just allows for handicap accessibility. Some rocks and flowers throughout here just to fill and make the area feel nicer. And then I do have in our refresh station. This is the exact same thing. I just copied it over from over here from the first, or not the first, but the second episode. And so just same exact thing, just changed up the vending machines, and they do get quite a bit of sales, I believe. And I believe that they are indeed both profitable if I can select the machine. Which I did just lie to you, but they get quite a few bit of sales, and this is definitely a great spot for them, because you're just exiting the ride and you're just seeing them, and does just drive some people out here. Here's the maintenance area for it. Just simple switch track, and how this would work is that they would just slide this track into place here, and they would just send a train around, and then they would just stop it on here, and then they would slide it back out. And just simple like that. Doesn't need to be anything too overcomplicated, and I just need to make a custom catwalk just because, well, we lose it. And then I just put in some general clutter throughout the maintenance area here. Didn't do anything over here other than add in the Helen ring, and also put in the pathway for the exit to our 360 power, and then also just continue the path down for future expansion into the park. And then the next episode we'll work on this maybe, or we'll do the kids area. I don't know entirely yet. But before I start talking about stuff in the future, we have the Insanity Ride, and you may notice this is very incomplete here, and that's because I'll just leave the path covers and stuff for the next episode when we're working over here. So I just have the path cover put in for the queue line, and then also this ride here. And then I just put in flowers and some trees. So right here just hide the coaster, which I did like the view here, but just helps hide it, get rid of some of the noise pollution, and then also it just makes it to where it definitely just feels a whole lot nicer, which I do need double check clearances on these trees now that I do think about it, but that would be it. But will your work over here in doing the next coaster that will be over here and not the mini hyper, and then putting in a whole lot of flat rides, and then also getting this boat ride set up, which is just a simple transport ride across the lake, or we'll work in the kids area and get the kids area all set up. But I don't know which one we're gonna do quite yet. But that I'll decide later on. But that'll be it for this video. Do hope you enjoyed it. Have me like, subscribe, and do see you next one. Bye.